Om Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Namaha. Valmiki Ramayana, Balakanda, Chapter 77. The Return of Wedding Party to Ayodhya. Summary. The wedding party arrives at Ayodhya on the exit of Parashurama. Yudhaajit, the maternal uncle of Bharata who came before marriages, now takes Bharata and Shatrughna to his kingdom. Rama and Lakshmana from then on are engaged in the welfare works of their subject at the behest of their father. Rama and Seetha will then enter the threshold of their blissful married life. Chapter 77 in detail. On the departure of Rama of Jamadagni, that most glorious Rama of Dasharatha is quietened at heart, and he gave away that long bow of Vishnu into the hands of inimitable rain god. On paying respects to sage Vasishtha and to the other important sages, Rama, the delight of Raghu's lineage, pleasingly addressed his confused father Dasharatha. Rama of Jamadagni has gone on his way. You may now order the army under your wardship, for which you are the lord, to move on towards Ayodhya. So said Rama to his father. On hearing the words of Rama, King Dasharatha hugged his son with both of his arms and kissed on the forehead of Raghava. And King Dasharatha is gladdened to listen about the departure of Parashurama, and then he is further gladdened in believing that he and his sons took a rebirth. Then the King Dasharatha ordered that army to move ahead, and then they all went towards delightful city Ayodhya, whose royal highways are wetted with water, sprinkled with bunch of flowers, decorated with banners and bannerets up above them, and reverberating with high-sounding bugle horns. Further, those highways are replete with urbanites, welcomers, who are handling welcoming kits, which are golden handy crates or plates in which lit camphor, fragrant incenses, vermilion powder, flower to shower on the incomers are arranged, and those highways are well decorated with throngs of people who are glee-faced at their king's re-entry. And into such an exhilarating city Ayodhya, King Dasharatha and his retinue entered. When the citizens and the sweety-dwelling Brahmanas have received him from a distance, that illustrious King Dasharatha, followed by his phenomenal and praiseworthy sons, then entered his happy house and home, which is like the lofty and lordly Himalayan. In palace, King Dasharatha is overjoyed when he is surrounded with his own inmates of palace chambers, and when his long cherished ambitions have come true, while his queens Kaushalya, Sumitra, and slender-waist Kaikeyi and other wives are overjoyed in the functions of receiving the four brides. Then the womenfolk of the king welcomed the highly auspicious Sita and the highly fortunate Urmila too, along with both daughters of Kushadwaja, namely Mandavi and Sharutrakirti, with pageantry and festivity. All of the brides and bridegrooms, clad in silk, promptly worshipped the gods in sanctums to the benedictory chanting of Vedic hymns and ritual fires. Thus they shone forth like the tongues of holy fires of Vedic altars. Then all the princes paid respect to all of the respectable ones, and they luxuriated, that is, they progressed towards secluded palace chambers along with their husbands. And those best men among men, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, who are by now accomplished persons in weaponry, and whose marriages have also come to pass, occupied themselves in the welfare of kingdom while assisting their father and moving around with good-hearted people. Then after some time, that King Dasharatha, the legatee of Raghu's, spoke to his and Kaikeyi's son Bharata, "This is your maternal uncle and the son of king of Kekeya, and this valiant Yudhaajit came here to take you to Kekeya province and is staying behind because of your marriage." Thus Dasharatha bade farewell to Bharata, suggesting that Bharata may now go with Yudhaajit. On hearing the opinion of Dasharatha, Bharata, the son of Keki, then readied himself to travel along with Shatrughna to Kekeya province. That valiant and best one among men, Bharata, on asking leave from his father, from Rama, and uncomplicatedly dexterous one in undertaking deeds, and even from his mother Keki, Sumitra, and Kaushalya, travelled along with Shatrughna. Yudhaajit, on clinching not only Bharata but Shatrughna also, that valiant one, is highly glad and had entered his own city, indeed, to the high rejoice of his father, the king of Kekeya. After the departure of Bharata, then the masterly proficient Rama, along with Lakshmana, started to square with the plans and programs of his godly father for an ideal sovereignty. Rama, keeping his father's directive in view, undertook welfare activities for the people that are agreeable and even advantageous to them. And in the entirety of those activities, and he undertook activities to humor motherly affection with his mothers, and educational activities with educators, and in a highly self-disciplined manner he used to review them carefully from time to time. That way, Dasharatha is pleased with the behavior and comportment of Rama, likewise Brahmanas and Urbanites, and even all of the indwellers in the entire kingdom are pleased, and he who has high distinction, his truthfulness alone is his vantage point, and whose hallmarks are of high degree, that Rama has manifested himself to those subjects in the kingdom, and even to all of the living beings in the world, as the self-created Brahma. Also, that hearty Rama, who permeated into the hearts of Seetha, is sheltered in Seetha's heart alone, and he disported for many seasons along with Seetha. Seetha has become the beloved of Rama, as she is wedded with the assent of his father Dasharatha. Further, Rama's love for Seetha, burgeoned by virtue of Seetha's own virtue and loveliness. Even Rama, as her husband, made his mark in Seetha's heart twice as good, and they both used to clearly converse about their thoughts in their heart of hearts just by their heart. In her appearance, Seetha is identical with goddesses, and she is like personified goddess Lakshmi. Thus, she is the reshapen divine prosperity. And as she hails from holy Mithila, she shall be held holy. And since she is the daughter of Janaka, a superior, sagacious, and invincible king, she is sagely and stately, besides being shapely, and she, with all her heaps of natural traits and characteristics, Seetha is rejoicing the heart of Rama. When passionately conjugated with such a princess from the irreproachable king Janaka, Rama, the son of sagely king Dasharatha, has enthusiastically shone forth like the god of gods, and the efficient cause, namely Vishnu, when he is together with goddess Lakshmi. Thus, this is the 77th and the conclusive chapter of Balakanda Valmiki Ramayana, the first epic poem of India. Sarvajana Sukhino Bhavantu. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.